One less thing for kids to do this summer, no doubt. Some city leaders across the metro plan to keep public pools closed. 41 Extra's reporter Sarah Plake talked to some leaders about making that decision.
City leaders aren't so much afraid of what's in the water, but what's around it.
It's been, at least it's been suggested by the CDC that pool water, with this properly chlorinated and balanced, that the virus can exist in it. But everywhere else in the facility, it can.
That's why the decision to reopen pools is a hard one. Roland Park and Prairie Village have already closed their pools for the summer. KCMO hopes to make a decision by next week.
We don't have a lot of deck space, so that's going to really decide how many people we would have at the pool if we open.
Overland Park is considering opening one pool, Tomahawk Ridge, because of its central location and its space. If open, only 80 people would be let in at a time.
We would bring them in for an hour-and-a-half increments, so basically selling tickets that would get you in from an hour and a half.
They would shut down the pool in between guests and clean the entire facility.
Just having to get in and clean all the restrooms, all the handles, all of the ladders and such throughout the pool will take us a good hour to do, and we'll do that every hour and a half.
Staff would have to wear masks, and training lifeguards would be nearly impossible because they can't be distanced.
Our decision will be completely based on safety, and it's going to be a hard decision, but when people's lives are at risk, we have to make the right one.
Sarah Plake, 41 Action News.
HOAs and private pools may decide to follow city guidelines, and they may have to adhere to extra social distancing as well. Ultimately, they decide whether or not to reopen their pools.